Welcome to the Property Talk that is, of course, brought to you by among our partners, of course, National Housing and Construction. Remember, our core focus in our conversations here, we are looking at what is making the narrative as far as real estate is concerned. Our skylines are evolving and they keep changing, and definitely we are not short of those beautiful villas, those beautiful houses, like we always will update you. But once again, this month we catch up with Mrs. Windy. How have you been?
We are doing very fine. Glad to be back and give more information about Mirembe villas to our audience.
Awesome. The first time I interacted with Mrs. Windy, we were looking at the artistic impression of what this beautiful satellite city would look like at Mirembe villas, and some of us would have thought, okay, yeah, it looks great on paper, but will this come out for real, the way it's being portrayed? Tell us, what is the progress right now that has been made at the villas?
It's true that the concept is really beautiful and it looks so nice in the paper. You are correct. And now something in the paper has finally turned into reality. Currently, we have already completed the 42 units and all of them are ready for occupation. I'm so happy to tell our audience and our followers. We do have so many people, they are following this project, you know, for the updated information that finally the road is there. I'm talking about the road, which means the highway 1000 bypass, finally the town market, and also the road inside the project, in the community is also done. Actually, last week we welcomed our first resident. Our first resident already shifted in. It's a really great moment, you know, to see that someone finally shifted into the community. With 1 year and a half efforts, hard work we have done. We're so happy that we are delivering now finally the first unit to the customer.
Now, before we get to talk about the other issues like the payment terms, I was intrigued and interested in the whole idea of the flexibility in the house design, that actually somebody can pick interest, come and then show interest in a particular villa, but also participate in the designing of actually that particular villa. Is that so? How does it work?
Sure, why not? This is their house, and most of the customers, they are buying for occupation purpose, which means they want to transfer this house into their ideal home. So since it will be a perfect home in the future, definitely you need to put your own ideas into the design. Speaking of the existing villas, if there are any parts that confirmed by our engineering department that is still modifiable, like which can be modified, we'll try our best to accommodate our customers' ideas. You know, customers are always creative. We thought that our design is the best for the family, but some families, they have their own ideas so that they can maybe create a different room for the kids, or some ladies, they want a salon, you know, inside the house, so we can accommodate that. And also now we give flexibilities to the upcoming houses. If you pick up a vacant location, you have more flexibilities. Actually, you can participate in the design, because since the house is not built yet, we can start from the scratch, from the ground. Actually, we already have helped 2 customers. Now their houses are under construction in Mirembe villas. They modified so many parts of the design, and we are so happy to see that finally they are happy, because they make it into the way they like to be an ideal home or a perfect home for their family.
Now let's talk about the more critical thing, the payment terms. The last time we double checked with you, there was a sense of a flexibility as far as the payment terms were concerned for the viewers. So how does it work again?
The flexibilities actually are what attracts Mirembe villas customers. Like just now we said, we are flexible in the modification of the design and of the house. When it comes to the payment terms, we are quite flexible because we give a very long payment period. I think most of the followers are quite familiar with this concept, a 2-year installment plan at 0 interest, which means you can split the house price into 2 years, 24 months, to pay in a flexible way, either at monthly basis or quarterly, or if you are a businessman and your cash flow is quite not that controlled, we can set up more flexible terms as long as you can pay off within 2 years for this house, and we don't charge any interest.
Wow. Now, if you want more details, of course, you can visit the Mirembe Villas website. Alternatively, the Property Show website, which is homex.ug, homex as in homex, homex.ug. You'll get more details on how you can actually acquire yourself a Mirembe Villa through that flexible payment plan. Before we get to close, You've said right now you've got about 42. What next after this?
After the 42 units, the next step to develop is a shopping center. Because like I said, this is a gated community and the customers are supposed to enjoy the convenient and comfortable life. So shopping center is a necessary part of the community. The design of the shopping center is already done. So currently we are submitting to the authority for the approval, and after we have the approval, we'll start the construction immediately.
Awesome.
After the shopping center, we plan to develop more houses, the villas. So little by little, these 220 units altogether will be done within next year.
If I ask you a last question, what should make me pick interest in a Mirembe Villa home?
Flexibilities of payment terms and your participation in the house design.
Remember, the Property Show, our core job is to ensure that we have as many as you viewers owning your own home. You could be already having your own home, but I tell you what great way to invest some of that surplus money in an extra home that actually people would be looking out for, either to rent or actually probably to get from you in a future date. So it's not only just for the existing home users, but you can actually have it as an investment when you get to have the Mirembe Villa home. We'll keep you posted on the next projects. You had talked about one that would have more affordable houses.
Yes, we have a planned that, and now it's still ongoing as per our schedule. The affordable houses, which we provide house types ranging from 2-bedroom to 4-bedroom bungalow. It's 1-story house. And currently we already received some feedback from the customer. Actually, if you are interested, you may also call us for any more information, and the construction can be started at any time. The price ranges from $80,000 to $140,000.
Awesome. Great stuff that Mirembe Villas is preparing now for you. If you want to give them a visit, just drive into Garden City. Right on the left-hand side, you'll find that beautiful banner over there, Garden City, Mirembe Villas, and you'll be able to visit them and have a free tour of what they are doing. I should say, Mrs. Windy, thank you so much for the great work you're doing.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay.